call the member for Longman.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Recently I had a community forum in the Longman electorate around homelessness and housing affordability, which is as bad as I've ever seen it. Like many communities around the country, there are so many people sleeping in parks, on benches and in tent cities that have sprung up. Plus, there has been a massive uplift in couch surfing, which is certainly not as visible as the other cohorts I've already mentioned. The forum was attended by concerned community members and organisations that either have empathy or are physically involved in assisting people who are experiencing difficulty when it comes to housing. The format was a panel that included a local real estate agent, Karen George from Richardson and Wrench, an organisation that provides meals and groceries to the homeless called, for those doing it tough, called Eat for the Streets, represented by founder Michael Cox, and City of Moreton Bay Councillor Adam Hayne. Just some quick stats on the City of Moreton Bay homeless. The number of clients financially assisted with payments for short-term emergency accommodation grew by almost 280% from 2018 to 2023. And there are 2,517 people on the public housing wait list in this just one local government area in Queensland. Deputy Speaker, I suspected the 1.5 hours allotted for this forum would not be enough, and unfortunately I was correct. We had only managed to discuss the issues and barely touch on solutions, which was the main objective. So I'll be holding a second event in November that will focus on solutions to the problems that we raised at this first forum. We heard from Janice, a local 74-year-old who shared her story, which was, for many years, she had been renting a granny flat from a couple at the back of their property. The couple have now sold and the new owners can't rent it to her. Janice is a single woman on a pension. She doesn't even own a car. She approached the State Housing Department and was told, sorry, we have nothing available. I asked the real estate agent how the private rental market was, and she shared they have over 1,000 properties on their rent roll, and there are at the moment 3 up for rent, and at the inspections on these properties, over 40 families are turning up. Not one of them is under $700 per week rent. Janice said she was now looking for a street corner or a tree to sleep under. Landlords often bear the brunt of the blame for increasing rents, but they have been forced to raise their rents due to the massive increase in the average price of homes. In Caboolture South, the average price has risen from $411,000 in 2019 to $645,000 in 2024. So therefore, along with the 12 interest rate rises that we've had in the last couple of years, it's just made the mortgage repayment so high that they are forced to increase their rents. The only good news that came out of it, Deputy Speaker, was there was someone who was at the forum that was actually able to find Janice a home. So I'm pleased to say that Janice won't be sleeping under a tree, she'll be sleeping in a bed, and rightly so.